Welcome to the Math Resource Center orientation video for the MRC Independent Study Math courses. My name is Christina Holton, and I will be explaining how these math courses work. We offer Math 20, Math 60, Math 65, and Math 95 in this independent study format. You can complete each course in one term, or slow it down and spread the credits over multiple terms. We find this format works well if the material is mostly review for you, or if you find that you need to move more slowly through the content. Independent study means that you do not have set class meeting times, and you will not be getting direct instruction from a teacher on campus. For MRC Independent Study Math courses, we have divided each course into modules. As a general rule, each credit consists of 2 modules. The only exceptions are for the first and last credits of Math 95. Within each module, you must successfully complete a set of homework assignments and a test. The modules must be completed in order. The homework and tests for this course will be completed online. Math 20 uses my Math Lab, and Math 60, Math 65, and Math 95 use WebAssign. These programs also offer a wide variety of instructional videos and tutorials that will help you study the material. Homework is required for this course, and it is worth 10% of your overall grade. For each homework assignment, you must achieve a minimum score of 80% before the system will unlock the next homework assignment for you. It is important that you complete the homework assignments in the exact order they are listed on the study guide for your course. We have a computer study lab in the Math Resource Center. Feel free to come during any of our open hours and utilize this space to study and work on your homework. You must complete all of the homework in a module, including the review assignment, before you have the opportunity to take a test for that module. We encourage you to work out your assignments on paper so that we can see your work if you need any extra help. Once you have your homework complete, it will be time to take a test. Each module has 2 kinds of tests: practice tests and graded tests. The practice tests are designed to give you an opportunity to see how you are doing with the material without affecting your grade. The graded tests do count towards your grade. You will be given 2 opportunities to take the graded test for each module. If you are satisfied with your first score, you do not need to take it again. If you decide to take it for a second time, that will be your score for that module. The 2 graded test scores are not averaged. You will check in at the reception counter in the MRC when you wish to take a test. All tests must be taken within the MRC open hours. It is important to know that you must begin a test no later than 1 hour before the Math Resource Center closes. You can take as much time on a test as you wish, but you must finish before the MRC closes. You should refer to the study guide for your course to see which tests allow you to use a calculator or not. Also, if you take a practice test and score less than 80%, you are not allowed to take another practice or graded test from that same module that day. All tests are taken in our testing lab. Please be respectful of others and remain quiet in the lab at all times. must have all of your graded tests completed by the Friday before finals week to qualify to take one makeup test during finals week. If you do not think you will complete all of the credits you have registered for, you can drop credits until the schedule change deadline. Failure to do so will result in an F grade for any credits that you do not complete. It is also important to note that you will only be allowed to take one makeup test during finals week. A test conference is where an MRC staff member will review your test with you to discuss any mistakes that you made on the test. The work on your test scratch paper must be legible and organized so that the staff member can easily see what your thought process was. If you have a test conference, you must wait until at least the next day before you attempt another test for that same module. If you score 70% or less on a graded test, you will be required to have a test conference, and you may be assigned additional problems from the text to complete. Since MRC independent study courses do not have set class meeting times, it is easier for students to get off schedule. We recommend that you make time in your daily and weekly schedule for this coursework, just as you would if you were in a traditional lecture class. We provide you with a test schedule to help you plan your studying, and it shows the due dates for all of your tests. If you find yourself falling behind or getting stuck on a topic, we encourage you to visit the MRC for tutoring. If you successfully complete the graded test before the testing zone, you will receive 5% bonus on that test. The testing zone is always the 2 school days before the test due date. If you take the graded test after the due date, you will receive a deduction of 5% per day from your test score. This means if you take the test 2 days after the due date, not including weekends or no school days, then you would receive a 10% deduction on your score. Your final course grade is determined using homework and graded tests. Homework is worth 10% of your overall grade, and graded tests are worth 90% of your overall grade. The same grade is issued for all of the credits that you successfully complete. If you are still enrolled in credits beyond the ones you completed, you will earn a grade of F for the credits you did not complete. Incomplete grades are not very common in the MRC. They must be approved by the MRC director, and they are only given in rare circumstances. In order to qualify for an incomplete grade, you must have successfully completed at least 75% of the tests prior to the end of the term. If you are concerned that you may not complete any part of your credits, it is best to drop the credits you will not be able to finish prior to the last day for schedule changes. As with any course, if you wish to withdraw from the MRC course and receive a full refund, you must do so prior to the college's refund deadline. This deadline is midnight on Sunday following the first week of classes. If you wish to add or drop credits in your MRC course during the term, you must do so by the last day for schedule changes, which is 5 p.m. on Friday of the 8th week of the term, or 5th week of the term if it is summer session. If you do not pass any of the credits you are enrolled in, you are usually not allowed to re-enroll in the MRC courses in the future. We want to assist you if you are struggling, so come by the MRC for free tutoring help. Don't wait until you are too far behind, because it will be much harder to get caught back up. You are also encouraged to use the online resources that come with the online system you are using, either MyMathLab or WebAssign. So, now that you know all about the MRC Independent Study courses, it is time to get registered. You have completed the orientation session by watching this video. Now you need to come to the MRC to finish a few more things. We will need to verify that you have enrolled in the credits you want to take this term. You will also need to gain access to the course on MyMathLab or WebAssign using the course ID or class key. You will need to complete the syllabus quiz that is located on the last page of the syllabus. An MRC staff member will be happy to assist you with any of these tasks. The last step is to complete and turn in an attendance verification form. This signifies that you have met the requirements for the first week and will not be no-show dropped by the college. You can come by the MRC at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., or 1 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or 6 p.m. on Tuesday and Wednesday evening of the first week of classes to complete these tasks. Please note that during summer term, it is Monday and Wednesday evenings. We encourage you to get started with your homework right away. Your first test due date will be here before you know it. We do hope that you enjoy the MRC Independent Study math courses. Remember, we are available for additional assistance in the MRC. Good luck and have a great term.